Yeah, I say good fruits.
Their families and their friends that they're making here. And Father, we thank you for that your hand.
But there's so much. It's so cute. Good morning. It's about 8 a.m. on Wednesday, and we're headed out to the Markham Valley for our 3-week village stay. Plan to make 3 videos, 1 for each week that we're here, and probably upload them to YouTube. They're trying to figure out a way to fasten a spare tire to the roof because it keeps falling off. Stop number 2. This time, clutch burn up on one of the vehicles. We're a 5-van caravan down to 4. We made it to our village allocation. We're here for 3 weeks. The plan is to make 1 video per week that we're here to show what it's like to live in a village in Papua New Guinea, and also for those people who might eventually do this same type of thing so they know what to expect. Okay, our first meal that Sarah made is basically cooked rice, some kind of canned beef, right? Cabbage, onions, and soy sauce.
And
is it
pumpkin.
good? Oh, and pumpkin from our waspama. But is it good? Morning. February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day. We're taking Junior to the Lick Steakhouse. Hello. Hey, Brody. Be nice. Are you talking about the lizards we saw in our house?
Yes.
Yeah, what were they doing?
They were eating lizards. They were getting bugs.
Yeah, the lizards were eating the bugs?
Yeah.
I don't want to eat it.
But you can eat it,
okay,
Mama.
I'll try one. Sweet cake? You kisim senta na rasim no kat kake. What name wrong display?
Lau lau.
Lau lau. Lau lau. So it's fun to continue learning about Papua New Guinean culture. One of the things is very prominent is that our sense of time is, or not sense of time, but our way of doing things on a time schedule is very different. But we ask them, like, what time do you normally eat? And they're like, when we're hungry. Why wouldn't you eat when you're hungry? Why would you eat when you're not hungry? It totally makes sense. We thought we had it all figured out.
I see the water!
Once you get over the initial cold shock, absolutely amazing. You gonna get in? No? Good morning, Birdie.
Good morning.
Birdie, you gonna make some eggs? Did Monica make a fire for us?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Nixon. Weston, you like him cockroach kiao? Cockroach is the word for chicken, kiao is the word for egg. Kiaublo kakaruk, the egg that belongs to the chicken.
Oh, sorry.
That's Weston in the Belum. Weston's fast asleep.
Don't do that.
Today our Was family or Was mama, actually it's not even Was mama, auntie, right? Auntie made us lunch and we are having rice and kumu. Kumu is the word for greens. We used an older coconut to scratch off the white insides, the meat, and then they put it in water and squeeze it, and they call it grease, but it's like coconut milk. You cook the rice in that and it's really good.
Oh, okay.
Currently making a mat to sit on. That's what it's supposed to look like when it's done. Nixon's finishing my mat for me. If you've never seen raw peanuts, this is what they look like. Everything you buy at the store is going to be roasted, so they're kind of a chalky white color as soon as you bring them out of the shell. And they kind of look like that, with a little pink here and there.
You fix it yet, Mama? Johnny, you know, kusim photo lo mitu pla lo walking belum.
Yeah. Now we're gonna boil the peanuts. Oh, you don't want it?
Boil, member cook good na you kai.
Put them in pot.
Yeah. Member cook na you kai.
Okay.
Thank you. Where's our money?
Okay, how
Long. Hey, 여기 여기랑
Weston, say cheese. Cheese. This is our house cook, meaning the place where we prepare our meals and stuff. And that's the nice house that is actually just freshly built. And they're letting us stay there. Okay, check it out. We made a swing.
That's higher. I'm back. Yep, I'm back.
Okay. Here's our water filtration
I'm not
system.
saying then
Handy tool. This is a good investment. Pelican case. Keeps all the ants and critters out of your food. Coffee.
Dad, I want big cookie. I want cookie.
No cookies. Canned goods, obviously, you can leave out. All right. Well, if it seems like we are going to the water, was, Big Bula water, every day, it's because we are. Sometimes a couple times a day. But it's because it's really hot and humid and you sweat a lot. So not only is it refreshing, but it also is good for hygiene. And it's just super pretty and kind of fun once you get past the hike. The hike's fun, it's just tiring. At some point, I figured it'd be helpful to have like a top 10 things that we're glad we brought for people who might do this in the future, but also just for people who camp or who are curious. I'll try to put that up maybe like on the second week video. It's the Jones family. They're also staying across the village that we're in. So yesterday, I noticed that they had some sunflowers around the house, and I said, sunflower im dai go dai penis na you rasim shell na you can kai seed. You can take the seed out of the sunflower and eat the inside. And they're like, oh, no, they had never heard of that before. Well, like, I'm from Kansas, so I'm pretty sure Zachary Pape and I lived off sunflower seeds for an entire summer once. And so I showed them, and they spent like the next, I don't know, 20 or 30 minutes taking all the seeds out of the sunflower. There's Sarah. And Vikinini. He doesn't have any clothes on. Yeah. Well, that was about 2 or 3 times longer than we thought it was going to be.
For bed.
Right down right here. You think so? Yeah, we did it. Did it work? Yeah. Did it hurt? I kind of caught her. Let that go! For lunch today, we are having kulao with crackers and tuna.
Crackers and peanut butter.
Crackers and peanut butter, crackers and tuna, granola.
Thanks to Tanita.
Thank you, Tanita, for making granola and sending it with us. Oh yeah, we did buy some cookies at the store before we came.
Mine.
I think we're getting ready to go. Kids are getting tired, time for a nap. Right over here, they're trying to pick mambu, which is bamboo, and they like busted out the center and are trying to make a pipe so that we can put water over a certain part of the rock so we can make a water slide. It's not working so far. I've not made many videos in the evenings, mostly because we're usually busy getting kids ready for bed, cooking kai and everything else. Sarah, what are we making?
Chicken, cabbage, potato, corn, tomato.
What you got? A sunflower? Show me. Cool. Say hi, Yipu.
Yes.
Currently waiting for Lotu to start. Lotu means church. So usually we end up getting split up, but hopefully we're gonna wash dishes, and wash laundry all together this time. We'll see how it goes. Say hi. Trying to decide whether to shave my beard. I was originally planning on going full on bushman and go 3 weeks without it, but I did bring an electric razor that probably could shave it 2 or 3 times before the battery went dead, maybe more. Today's pretty exciting. Sarah is going to teach a bunch of the village kids a dance, which is pretty sweet because that's what she does. That was, you know, her calling and how she felt like she blended into ministry. So I'm excited to see how it turns out.
And we go turn, turn, turn. Okay.
Wait, come down.
You're gonna turn in this way.
Buddy, is Mama teaching the girls how to dance?
Okay, let's try with music.
So the dance was a success. Yeah, we're cooking some spaghetti. Spaghetti is not hard to make and it's easy to pack. It doesn't weigh a lot, so we brought at least 3 meals worth, probably over our 3 weeks. Thinking about our top 10 things that we're glad we brought. One of them is this a little baby seat high chair. If you've got like pickaninny who is crawling, mobile, but not walking, or even if they are walking, this thing is ideal. You can strap them in this and it claps, folds up. It's like a little bitty lawn chair and it doesn't take up much room. Weston, do you like your chair? Our spaghetti was a success. Just cooked the noodles over fire, and then we just poured, we had a can of spaghetti sauce, chopped up onions, sauteed them, and then added a can of corned beef in there too, mixed it all good. It's pretty good. Brody, you like the spaghetti?
Yeah. I want some bread, meat, and
There's meat in it.
I want some bread and meat.
I want some.
Sorry,
some
kid.
cheese.
You want some cheese?
Yeah.
There's some cheese on yours already.
I want my spaghetti. want to go play promising ground.
Good morning. It is Monday. I have no idea what date. Say hi, Brody.
Hi.
Hi, Weston. This morning we've got French press coffee, Kamado coffee we ground up before we came from the Highlands, and pancakes that we're just cooking over top the fire on our The Lodge cast iron skillet. Good morning, Sarah.
Morning.
Any words?
Tatat bini.
Tatat bini is talk place for good morning. Weston, you like pancakes, huh?
Mommy, I'm trying.
Well, I was trying to decide whether I would go 3 weeks without shaving. I think it's getting a little scratchy, and I think it's time to shave. All done. Feels much better. Sarah's upstairs doing some dishes from the pancakes. Sarah's upstairs doing some dishes from the pancakes that we made this morning. Next week's probably going to be a little bit busier than this week. We're planning on going, maybe doing a little work in the gardens and a couple hikes to see some different things they want to show us. There's some World War II history in the area. Tomorrow we're going to a place called Mooching Station, which is like a place where Papua New Guineans go to sell like some of their market goods. There's a store there, you can get most things. We'll probably buy some diapers and I don't know, some different food to get us through the next couple weeks. That'll consist of probably being ready to go like 6 a.m. We'll get on a PMV, which is a personal motor vehicle. It's just like a truck somebody owns, and then tons of people pile on it. I think it's 2 kina to go to the Mooching Station and 2 kina to come back, which would be like roughly 70 cents. Sorry about any of the video or audio quality. This is filmed entirely off of our cell phones. We're just charging them off of solar panels, so we can use them for video and photos. So anyways, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but we were originally supposed to be in more of a kunai grass hut style of a home, but I think Sarah, was it the last day we got moved? It's like the last day before we came, there was another family that couldn't come, and so we got moved into their place, and it's actually quite a nice house. Still no running water, no plumbing, no electricity, so it's very similar to hut. It's just got tin and actual hardwood floors, so take a look. Yeah, so the house, it's a fairly steep stairs, which is a little bit hard for Brody to handle, but it's got a really nice big deck, which is handy because it's super hot inside the house. And we can put all of our dishes and things out here and laundry, and so we end up spending a decent amount of time up here prepping meals and whatnot. And then our house cook is right down there. We spend a lot of time there. So we've got the Nomad 28, which I think means it is putting out 28 watts. You can see the speed of the charge with the blinking light, which means it's going really fast. Almost got that battery bank charged. Brody, what's on there? Is that the airplane Daddy made you?
Yes, the computer. 10 the computer. 10 them.
Yeah.
Hey, nice buddy.
Sarah, tell us what's for lunch today.
Instant mac and cheese.
And?
Tuna.
Brody, is it good?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Weston, did you go was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had fun in the water.
Yeah.
We wanted to play some more.
Yeah. Did you have fun? Splashing? Splash, splash?
Hi.
Our clan's headed to mooching station to sell stuff at the market. And all these kids are going to school. There should be more PMVs at the school, or at least one that will get us a little bit sooner. Coke. It's good. We're at the mooching station market. Getting an extra special treatment right up front in the PMV. We're back from mooching market. Sarah made these biscuits. How did you make them? It's like flour,
baking powder, and water, and then you fry them.
Fry it in just any oil.
Yeah.
Over the fire.
Cut them up and put peanut butter.
Peanut butter and Nutella. That's good.
You must fall down.
Brian's story. So if you didn't know, coconut, like when you see it in the store, it's already got the outer shell taken off of it. It actually comes off of the coconut tree in this big green sort of looking melon thing, and then coconut's on the inside. Right now drinking Kulao, so the meat is still really soft. The taste sort of depends on how old or the age of the coconut. So right now we're going to Was again. Alright, Sarah's doing the dance practice now. Smoke get your eyes?
Yeah. I need some more time.
Okay.
Right. Day 8, the bush.
Alright, mate. So our evenings usually go something like around 4 or 5 o'clock. We start cooking some dinner, and we've been trying to do that during the daylight. It seems like it's a lot less stressful when you're trying to eat and clean up and do dishes and get the kids ready for bed. After we eat, usually we'll take the kids up and wash them off a little bit in the tub and change their diapers and get them ready for bed. And maybe do a couple things in the house, and then come back down and story, which is where you just kind of sit down and just talk. And we're coming up on 1 week tomorrow. Things are going well. Alright. Cooking some popcorn. You can hear it popping.